What's up, guys? It's your boy T. Today I want to talk about the Sniperwolf and Jax Fils situation. Now, if you don't know who Jax Fils or Sniperwolf is, Jax Fils is an OG YouTuber. He's back there with Ray William Johnson, Smosh, people like that. Sniperwolf, she is used to be a COD commentary channel. She doesn't do that no more. She is now a 34 million subscriber channel. Pretty much a brand at this point. She does videos with Darman. Which is funny to think, because her content is not anything compared to Darman. All her content is reaction videos. Now, reaction videos in the way of Jinx. But I believe her stuff is actually worse than Jinx. Because I think Jinx actually did a little bit more than what she does. But usually what she do is she plays a whole video, and they usually be TikToks in their whole entirety. She reacts to them, quote unquote, but she just says random things like, oh, wow. That's crazy. Yo. Oh my God. Oh, that's all she does. That's all she does in her reaction content. That's literally all she does. And some people have noticed. And one person that really noticed and put it to the forefront of people is Jax Fils. Now, Jax Fils has a couple of videos where he pretty much goes over Sniperwolf's content, and he pretty much just talks about, hey, he just critiques it. Just say, hey, she shouldn't do this. This is pretty much stealing people's content, and that's really all he does. He does not say nothing bad about her. He doesn't just assassinate her character. All he does is critique her, because nobody's above critiques, and that's all he does. He then made a channel where he pretty much critiques Sniperwolf's videos and pretty much does reaction videos, quote unquote, to her reaction videos, but actually gives proper credit to the people she's been stealing these videos from, because Sniperwolf never properly credits the people who created these videos that she's watching as a reaction content anyway. And another problem with that being is people are not getting that exposure, quote unquote, that people think people are. Now, a lot of ways bigger people try to get smaller creators to let them use their content. It's like, oh, you get paid in exposure. But let's keep it honest. If you've seen it on one channel, why would you go to the other person's channel to watch their video? If you've seen entire video on the person's channel, on somebody else's channel, there's no reason to do it. And it's not your fault as a viewer. As a viewer, it's not your fault. But let's keep it honest. Not everybody's going to take their time to go to another channel to watch their original video. No, just people not going to do that. People just not that nice, and people are lazy. Let's keep it honest. We are lazy. So people are not going to do that. Yeah, that's the whole thing with Jax Fils and Sniperwolf. Now, Jax Fils has never bullied her. He's never talked bad about her. Only thing he has said is something about her content and just how she do it. And he would just wish she would actually change her content and do something actually constructive. Something where she's not taking people's content like the way she is. So this leads into what happened. Sniperwolf showed up at this man's house and doxed him. Sniperwolf has an Instagram of 5.6 million subscribers. There's bound to be at least one person on there that's crazy enough to show up at this man's house. Sniperwolf doxed this man's house. She actually she first made a Instagram post saying, should I go visit at Jax Fils? He at the man. He lives 5 minutes away from my shoot, and you can vote for yes or no. I don't know why she thought this would be okay. I feel like her fame got to her head. She feel like she could do anything. She feel like she untouchable. And I feel like that's the reason why she even thought about doing this. Now, this is a crazy thing. If it ever gets to this point on internet beef that you choose to dox somebody's home and pop up at their house in the middle of the night, you're going crazy. You need to go to a mental ward, because that is insane. There's no reason that stuff on the internet should get to this point. How you an old Call of Duty player and you getting upset about somebody critiquing your content? If you played Call of Duty back in the day, you should have thick skin. You should have thick skin if you played Call of Duty in the day. Or maybe them gameplays were fake. I don't know. But anyway, like, it shouldn't have to get to this point. Again, she doxed this man location. Then when people were saying, hey, you crazy, why you doing it? Hey, that ain't right. Hey, we gonna have to, we don't mess with that, right? After she says that, she deletes the post of his location and of the vote. A couple minutes later, she deletes it. She then says, this creep has been harassing me for months. Then plays victim, saying I threatened him when I just wanted to talk to him. I have no ill intentions. It's so sad when people have to constantly create drama to pay their bills. Why would you show up to somebody's house unannounced? If you're showing up to somebody's house, you call them up. You say, hey, man, how you doing? Hey, can I come over, bro? Or can we talk? I want to settle our differences. You know, that's what you do. Like an adult. You talk it out. Or you text them on the phone first. Saying, hey, can we meet here? That's what you do. You do not go to somebody's house in the middle of the night and try to settle your differences. Because he don't know what you got on you. You might have had a mouse tool. We don't know. And again, with the fact that she doxed this man's location, who's to tell that somebody won't pop up at his house? There's going to be some crazy Sniper Wolf fan that's going to be like,
oh my god, if I kill this man, she might touch my wee-wee. I can't wait for her to touch my wee-wee.
There's going to be some fool that's going to be just like that. And let's keep it real. There's some thirsty mother lovers out there. We know it is. It's be starving, okay? So let's keep it real. Something like that could happen. Jacksfilms didn't respond, or had a response about the whole situation. He said, Sniperwolf just doxed me on her IG. Creepy, gross, violated. What you do is disgusting. You steal content and you stalk YouTube. At YouTube, demonetize this dangerous creator or just get her off your platform. She posted an IG story right outside our home and deleted it. Now, I believe this is a situation where YouTube should take a stance and get involved. Now, this is not the first time a creator has showed up at somebody's house. If you remember, like I think it was like 2 years ago. There was a huge meme with Boogie2988 with a revolver because somebody showed up at his house. It was YouTube drama, and you know he shot that round in the air. He could have went to jail for firing a round up in the air because it could have hit somebody. But these are just situations. This is not the first time this situation happened. But it's just funny because why is this happening? What did he literally do that made you feel it was okay to show up at this man's house? She tried to defend herself, saying, oh, his address is out there already. It's not my fault. If she didn't show this location and show a picture of his house, how many of y'all would have known where this man lived? Like, just because. Even if it's on the internet, that does not mean nothing. Just because it's on the internet don't mean nothing. It can be on the internet, but that doesn't mean everybody has seen it. Okay? So that's the issue. She also wanted to say, tries to make him seem like a bad person even more. She says, this is obsessive behavior. Is this really the only way you can get views on YouTube? Don't you have a wife? So she referring to his other channel where he pretty much reacts to Sniperwolf's reaction. I find that funny coming from Sniperwolf, knowing that she steals people content. And anybody knows that if you want to get money anyway, he don't necessarily have to, but he even explained why he does it in a video. I'll put the video in the description. But even then, you know why he would talk about you. If it's making him money, at the end of the day, that's the incentive. And that's why he's talking about you. I don't have a complete problem with it. You probably upset about it because it's you. But at the end of the day, money is money. At the end of the day, he got to feed his family. I ain't mad at it. Do what you got to do, my guy. And it's like she act like he's the only one with that sentiment. Like he's the only person that has that same opinion about her. A lot of people have the same opinion about her stealing content and everything like that. She needs to be stopped. Now, even though this should have just stuck to the whole her stealing content thing, it's gotten bigger than that, and it is her fault that it's gotten to this point. I believe she should be at a band or she should be demonetized. She shouldn't have this much power. If she's demonetized, it's not too big of a deal. She'll still have money. She still will be good. Trust me, she got bank. I'm pretty sure she'll be okay. But this is a person who should not have this platform, who should not have a platform. We give many people platforms, and we've seen when you give people platforms, what happens. Look at EDP. perfect example. Lion Maker, Mini Lad. There's so many YouTubers that we've given power that we probably shouldn't have. And this is one of the YouTubers that has gotten a power trip. Most of the people that watch her stuff are younger. They're children. So of course they don't understand the severity of the situation. They don't understand what's so wrong. But there's also some people on the internet that believe everybody needs to be defended in every single situation ever for some reason. Like she needs to be defended on this situation. Even if he was, let's just say he was bullying her or whatever, it does not mean she has the right to show up to his house and dox his location. And she claims she doesn't know how to dox. It don't matter if you don't know how to dox. It does not matter. You still did something illegal. You might have not known it was illegal, but you still did it. At the end of the day, it's time for her to pay for her sins. As they say. I'm on Jack's side, of course. I'm not gonna act like I'm more favored to Jack, because Jack didn't do nothing wrong at the end of the day. Now if Jack had did something wrong, if I felt like there was something he did wrong, of course I would have been like, I don't know. But Jack did nothing in the wrong. Now, do I believe she's gonna get banned? No. YouTube likes SSSniperwolf, and again, she has Darman on her side. She won't live to regret it. I promise you. She won't live to regret it. She is gonna be great. She's gonna be fine. Nothing's gonna happen. Next week, ain't nobody even gonna be worried. Not even next week. Tomorrow probably nobody ain't gonna be worried about it. So she's probably just sleeping like a baby. And it sucks that Jacksfilms is just a word that somebody can show up in this house at any point in time, because people are crazy. And let's keep it real, a lot of people are crazy. But anyway, that's all I want to talk about. Let me know what y'all think about the situation. Now, if you feel like Jack could have handled it better, then that's completely fine. Nothing's wrong with criticism about what Jack could have did. But let me know. But anyway, that's about it. I hope y'all have a good day. And yeah, bye.
Oh my god, if I kill this man, she might touch my wee wee. I can't wait for her to touch my wee wee.